Hey Scorpio, thanks so much for joining me for your April 2018 readings. So I'm always excited to read you, but I'm actually even more excited than usual because this month we have a really important astrological event. On April 17th, there will be a new moon in Aries, which is important because Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. He's, he rushes where angels fear to tread. It's that very activating, the spark of potential that could become a wildfire. It's that kind of energy. And the new moon in Aries is known as like the astrological new year. The most fertile time other than your personal birthday, which is your personal new year. Hey kitty. But it is the most fertile time, like I said, other than your birthday, to set intentions, to say, where do I want to be in April 2019? What kind of things do I want to enact in my life, cultivate, or manifest? Because new moons, and there's a new moon every month, and they're all the most ideal time to start something. The thing is that the new moon travels through the 12 houses in your chart, and if it feels like I'm speaking another language, I promise it'll make sense in just a second. Each, like if the sky were split into like a pie with 12 slices, hi kitty, each one of those slices rules a different area of your life. Home and family, love and romance, career and destiny, so on. For you, this new moon is activating your house of work and routine, also known as your house of health and habits. So April 17th, that new moon in Aries is going to be an ideal time for you to think about what kinds of habits that you want to institute in your life. What are these small steps that you want to set up for yourself that will get you to your big goals? You know what I mean? Like if it's about your health and it's like, okay, I need to lose this much fat, or I need to lower my cholesterol this many points, what are the habits that are going to get you there? Or if it's like, I want a promotion, I want to be making this much more money by April 2019, what are the steps that you need to take? What kind of things do you need to change about the way that you do your work in order to benefit, okay? So think about the way that you organize things, think about the way that you set yourself up for success or not, let's be real, Scorpio. It's about also recognizing which habits need to go if you're gonna get what you want, okay? Okay. And also on April 27th, also on April 17th, Scorpio, I am actually going to be using that activating energy to debut something new. And I think it's something that some of you might be excited to partake in. So if you are curious, you can follow me. All my social and email stuff is in the description below. I'll be talking more about it and revealing more things as we get closer to the date. But for now, Scorpio, it's all about you. It's all about what's happening in your life in April. Spirit, what do you want Scorpio to know for their highest good this month? Scorpio. Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, what do they need to know for their highest good in April? Ha! Hello, what are the steps to build your success? Emperor. Beautiful way to kick it off. Okay. Scorpio, April 2018, what do they need to know, Spirit, for their highest good? For their highest good. Scorpio. Scorpio sun, moon, and rising for the month of April. What do they need to know? Woo! Yeah. Woo! Okay. Sorry about all the hooting and hollering. I promise to let you in on it in just a second. I just like to get a grip on your cards and get anything that Spirit is channeling for me first. But I will pen you down in just a second. Seems like it's important, the distinction that they made about that certain habits and things need to be taken out of the equation in order for you to have that success. Feels like they are definitely doubling down on that message. Yup. Ooh, they couldn't be clearer. Okay. Promise, I'm not trying to keep you in suspense, Scorpio. Not much anyway. Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio. In April, what do they need to know, Spirit? Scorpio, April 2018. What do they need to know? For their highest good, Spirit, always and only for their highest good. What does Scorpio need to know? Scorpio. Scorpio. Sign of strength, sign of transformation. What do they need to know? Okay. I'm gonna need a bonus card. Whew! Couldn't have been better. Okay. Just want to show you also the bottom of the deck, which I do check sometimes for an additional message. Wheel of Fortune, and they're having me check it for you. They like are saying, okay, check the bottom of the deck. They don't do that every time. Big life change, Scorpio, but it's you that has to make the choice. And you're a strong sign, like I said. You're a powerful sign. It's not like you abdicate your responsibility very often, but they really do want to hammer home, like, this is something that you will have to choose. This is something that you, and this is what they're saying, you can either allow this person, this negative situation, to keep coming in and keep occurring, and you can keep letting it kind of invade, and they're having me like put my hand like in my clothes because it's like invading. It feels invasive. It feels like, oh, like this came in and just kind of like got you by the throat. You can keep letting the devil grab you by the throat and make you feel like you were trapped. Notice how the chains at their feet are not actually binding them. The threat of power, the threat of the fear is enough to keep them there, feeling like they're trapped. They believe they're trapped. You know what I mean? They believe there's no other alternative. They believe they're in the right spot, or that at least this is as good as it's going to get. The devil is a lie, as they say. Now let me say, Scorpio, again, if you haven't been here before, the devil is not Satan. Tarot is pre-Christian and more pagan than anything, and the devil is more related to Pan, the horny little half man, half goat that would like chase nymphs and, you know, play pranks and do all kinds of mischievous things. The devil is also known as the scapegoat. The devil made me do it. I couldn't resist this person. I couldn't resist this substance. I couldn't resist this addiction. The devil is about entrapment and bondage via addiction. You're going to be more than okay, and I'm going to show you why, okay? Like, enough suspense, right? Let's look at your cards. Let's go. Let's go, Scorpio. Along with your bonus card, which again, like, I'm so fucking excited. Like, it couldn't have been more perfect. Okay. Bonus card. We'll talk about this in a second. I feel like this is a month where Spirit wants you to empower yourself, and these are general readings, Scorpio, and because it's not one-on-one, Spirit gives me a lot of messages, and I'm actually seeing a couple of different outcomes here, which means that they are possibilities. You know, getting a tarot reading is kind of like checking the weather report. It's not going to be 110 degrees today and a blizzard tomorrow, and I live in Texas, so, you know. But it's still not going to do that. So getting a tarot reading is like looking and seeing, okay, based on my past and present decisions, this is the path. This is the trajectory things seem to be taking. And the beauty of getting a reading is going, oh God, I really don't like that, so let me pivot. Let me make some decisions right now that will change the outcome. Your free will is everything. And if you like where it's going and it all looks familiar and it looks like it's going a direction you like, then you probably don't need to be doing anything too drastic and just kind of following what the reading says and trusting in yourself. So I said I feel a couple of outcomes because I do feel like, honestly, looking at these cards at the end of the reading, some of you remain stuck. I don't want that to scare you. This is like Spirit... Spirit just used this phrase, but they don't mean it literally. Like, they're telling me, like, to put the fear of God in you. They don't mean it literally. They mean, like, hey, motherfucker, like, we love you, and this could really happen. You could do this again. Like, you could keep doing this and keep feeling stuck and keep feeling disappointed and keep settling for less than you're worth if you don't focus and choose your cup instead of just kind of, as they were saying, kind of like letting things happen or letting the devil run your life, whatever it may be for you. Substance abuse, a person who is sly and shady and tempting. It's a very tempting, obsessive, dark, quote-unquote energy, and I don't mean evil, I mean dark, I mean unconscious. I mean, like I said, he's the scapegoat. Oh, I couldn't help myself. We put it on the devil because we don't want to accept that we have an urge, that we have a desire that maybe is too taboo to speak aloud. And, you know, you rule taboos, Scorpio. So if anybody can deal with the devil effectively, it's you. So please deal with the devil. Don't just let the devil continue to kind of pull the strings because you're not willing to look him in the face. Oh, you are so strong. The Emperor kicks off your month, followed by your card, the Death card, the card of transformation, of gateways. Spirit wants you to bring some more order and discipline and decisiveness into your life and go ahead and put some things to death. The energy is working in that direction anyway. It's like I said, it's not going to be 110 today and below 0 tomorrow. The energies in your life are ready to get things out of your way because they want to bring you some new stuff. And here you are. Doesn't matter how you identify gender-wise, the Queen of Cups is a water sign like you, and you could have come through as a page, you could have come through as a knight or a king, but you come through as a queen. The queens to me are the creators, the nurturers, and the Queen of Cups is an intuitive. Queen of Cups followed immediately by the Ace of Cups. This is new energy, this is new opportunity, but not like career, but emotional opportunity. New love possible, new beginning possible. So if you're with somebody and you don't want a new love, it is possible that there could be a refreshment and a change coming in, but you have got to put what you know is unhealthy to death. And what they're showing me is a plant, and they're showing me how you have to, you have to prune a plant to keep it alive. If some part of it is dying, you've got to cut it off and just accept it and be like, oh, okay. Because when you cut off the dead part, the plant stops sending energy to that which is dying already. So it's kind of a waste of that energy. And that's what they're showing me as a metaphor for you. Don't be shooting your energy towards something that needs to die. I don't mean literally die. I mean go away. I mean come to an end. Death is not about physical death, especially not in a general reading. It's about the definitive ending of a chapter. It's about you feeling empowered enough to put something to death that has been just feels so continuously disappointing, Scorpio, that I feel like you're fucking so done. Like, I just hate this. I hate this. I hate this. That's what they're playing in my head. Like every time you go to this job, all you're thinking is, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Or every time you have to go home to this partner and their attitude or their bullshit, you're like, oh God, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. Like, fuck, this is not working, this is not working, this is not working. Look, fuck. I love you, Scorpio. Like, this is not me being frustrated with you. This is me feeling the weight of what Spirit is showing me when I say things like, fuck. I'm not exclaiming at you, I promise. I'm exclaiming with you. This is never going to work. The devil is never going to become an angel. Not again. He was an angel to begin with. Haha. JK, it's not that, Satan. Okay. The devil is never going to be not the devil. The devil is what he is. So your addiction to this person or this situation or this substance will continue to leave you feeling bereft, in mourning, looking at what's not working instead of what is working. And that is the trick of the fucking devil, is to keep you thinking that this is the truth. The devil is a lie. This, your 3 empty cups, Scorpio, this is not your whole existence. Look at the fruitfulness, literal, and the full upright cups behind you. Right now, the devil is tricking you into looking at what's not working. Take control. You are CEO of your life, Scorpio, and you know that you're powerful. You know that you can transform situations, and that through the power of your aura, your attitude, your actions, you can change things. You are CEO of your life, so if you don't like the way something is working in your life, be like the CEO walking into the company and going, well, that's not working, and that's not working, and that's not working. This over here, though, this is working great. Let's put some more effort and resources into this. Cut some shit off, Scorpio. Cut the shit that is making you feel trapped, and I promise when you do that, it's like the rewards are almost instantaneous. Look, some of you might have to take strong external action, like I'm breaking up with this person, or I'm going to an AA meeting, or I'm gonna stop eating chocolate, is what they just said. Like, look, addictions can come in many degrees of severity. You may not be, okay. Spirit just said for some of you, this may be representing, this is so hard to say, so bear with me. That some of you may have an addict that is very close to you that is not going to stop what they're doing until you cut them off. Okay? I know. That's very hard to say, and I'm hearing the word opioid. So this could be somebody who's dealing with, like, you know, heroin addiction or, you know, OxyContin, something serious. They are not going to stop what they're doing. They are not going to change. This is not... I'm not even saying it's their fault, because at this point, they're not even running the show. When you let the devil run the show, whether it's a substance or a person or whatever, you give up your authority and you give up your power. You give up your power to the devil. Don't do that, Scorpio. And don't allow somebody else doing that to fuck up your life, okay? Seek the truth. The Hermit is about looking inward, and he's carrying a lantern and walking through the cold and the dark of the night, because the Hermit is all about illuminating what is unseen. Because when we access our unconscious, when we access parts of ourselves that we didn't even recognize, we empower ourselves. When you shine light on what in your life is devilish, i.e. what you have hidden from yourself, lies you've told yourself, lies you've allowed other people to tell you, the fear of leaving being even greater than the fear of staying, all of that is the devil. The devil's aim is to keep you in bondage, and the Hermit's aim is to bring enlightenment to that darkness so that you can see, hey, you know what? The devil wasn't trying to be an asshole. The devil wasn't trying to be evil. In his own twisted way, he was trying to protect you. And I mean that in the sense of shadow work, if you've ever heard the term. And by that I mean peeling back the layers behind things like self-sabotage, bad behaviors, addictions, whether it be to people or to things or to shopping or to drugs. Don't worry about the person that you're addicted to or even the substance. Why in the first place were you seeking out the person or the substance or the crap, 9-to-5 job that makes you feel stuck and belittled and disempowered? Look at where you have disempowered or abandoned or put yourself in bondage. Not because you are to be blamed, but because that's the only way to change things, is to be the emperor, to take responsibility, and to say, if I don't like this, then I need to be the one to change it, whether it's coming from an outside source or it's coming from myself, doesn't matter. It's my life, and I get to say what comes into my life and what doesn't. When you bring your Hermit lantern to find out what is this devil, what is this thing that has been trying to control my life or subtly running the show and making me feel like I couldn't do anything about it, when you do that, you change everything. Look at the similar imagery in this card, but look particularly at the size of the couples. Look how tiny they feel under the wrath and fear of the devil, and look how gigantic and in their full power they are under that beautiful angelic energy of the lovers. This is courage and commitment. This is fearfulness and hesitation. Commit to yourself. Commit to the truth. Commit to what you want. Go. Go forward. The pain that you will feel, and this is what they're fucking saying, and I'm feeling like so fiery as I say this, like they are giving you a lot of love and a lot of passion and like a clap on the back. Like, I feel like they're showing me Roman soldiers. I don't know if for some of you that's like they're giving me that image for a reason, so it's got to resonate with somebody. But even if it's just like, this is Sparta, like, that they want you to go with that kind of gung-ho energy, you're going to grow enormously. You're going to receive enormously, but you have to choose. You have to say, I'm bigger and better than this. Whatever this fearfulness has been, whatever this hesitation has been. I'm going to choose. I'm going to stop waffling and I'm going to commit. And you know what? It's not like you to waffle, Scorpio, and I don't want you to feel, again, like judged. This is Spirit giving you so much love and saying that thing that you have wondered if you could do it and you've been too scared, you can do it. But you've got to do it. You've got to get it out of your head and into the world to find out if it's going to work. So stop thinking and start doing. Choose. Choose. Or if you wait around long enough, your shit's going to topple over anyway. This person who has disappointed you again and again, or the situation that has disappointed you again and again, don't be so focused on what didn't work that you miss out on this new cup that somebody is pouring for you over your shoulder that is ready to come in. Have your arms and eyes and heart open so you can accept this. Don't stay in bondage. Don't stay in fear. Don't stay focusing on all the reasons why I can't. Start looking at all the reasons why you can. Don't believe your fear. Okay? Fear can ride in the back seat, but fear cannot drive the car. You can take your fear as a helpful messenger, but you cannot let it lead the charge, because fear will never lead a charge. That's why it's fear. Fear will always keep you in the basement. Fear will always keep you in the dark where nothing can touch you and nothing can change. Like I said, your shadow in its own way is trying to help you, but that's why it's called a shadow. It gets twisted if you lie to yourself, if you hide from yourself. Tell yourself the truth about why you're hesitating. Tell yourself the ugly truth, and that's what they're saying. Because look, it's not as scary as you think it is. That's the other thing about the devil. The devil is only as powerful and scary as we allow him to be. The devil is not anything external, it is internal, okay? And that goes for even those of you who do have somebody in your life who's like addicted to a substance, or who is a pathological liar or a cheater or a manipulator. Because again, they want you to think less about, my God, this person's doing all these terrible things, and more about, how have I cheated myself? How have I abandoned myself? What is this person showing you about yourself? Is it that you didn't put up a clear boundary and say, I'm not going to take that shit from you, so you can peddle it somewhere else, or you can change? Again, that's not about blaming you, Scorpio. It's about saying you are powerful. You are a game changer and a gateway creator. Use your intuition. Trust that when you put this to death, new blessings come in and you get the financial and the emotional satisfaction and generosity that you deserve. You really do. But you've got to know that you do. And that's the trick, right? Okay, so now let's look really quickly at your Fiercely Focused spread. And if you haven't been here before, Scorpio, this is just a 5-card spread looking at a theme for your month, and then the action steps Spirit wants you to take in the different areas of your life, like physical, financial, creative, relationship. Woo-ha, okay. Spirit picked your card already, let's see. Oh my God. I love this. You can't make this shit up. Same card, different deck. I'm so glad it's not the devil. It is the opposite. It is the Lovers. This is saying if you commit to your passion and your truth instead of your fear, amazing fucking opportunities, the heights become available to you. Commit to your passion and the truth, and do not commit to your fear. Nobody wants to shackle themselves to fear. It's no good. Okay. And now, Scorpio, let's look at your money, your finances, your physical body, whatever it is that Spirit wants to tell you when it comes to the... Ooh, I'm losing all the cards. We're not going to count that because that was like half the deck. What does Spirit want Scorpio to know please, for their highest good in April. Okay, they just want multiple cards. I'm giving in. You get a bonus card. Boom. This is so encouraging. This is another card about focusing and choosing. This is also literally that 6th house of health and habits, and actually like reviewing and looking at how you're doing things and making changes and looking at basically the yield, the harvest that you've gotten, and going, okay, so these things turned out really well. These other things came to nothing. So I'm just going to stop putting my energy into these couple things and put more of my energy into the shit that's working. And then you will parlay that into major wealth. This is like massive, massive, massive. This is also, they're telling me, for some of you, this is somebody in your life, very calm, collected, practical, and very generous and kind. But whenever you meet a court card in the tarot, it is because you're also supposed to evoke that in yourself. So your wealth increases when you choose what you want to put your effort into. Okay? Be very conscious of which habits are producing good results of any kind when it comes to your health, when it comes to your money, and do more of that. Leverage the stuff that's working and cut out the shit that's not. It's going to create amazing new opportunities for you. Okay. Now let's look at what you're thinking, saying, hearing in the month of April 2018. What does Scorpio need to know? What's going on in the communications and mental realm in April? Beautiful. Breakthrough. Honesty. Clarity. Speaking when you see something you don't like. Speaking when you feel like somebody is trying to bullshit you. Cutting through. This is also, to me, always speaks of career success. The laurel, the crown, topping everything, and then the 6 little flames that echo the 6 of Wands. Victory, public acclaim, being celebrated for your honesty and your integrity. I love that. You are a very honest sign when you want to be, Scorpio. You know, we also know that you can be very slick and sort of do subterfuge, but that is not benefiting you this month. That's very devil stuff, you know? Okay, honesty is the best policy. And now let's look at your heart, your relationships, your friendships. What does Spirit want to talk about when it comes to the emotional realm for Scorpio? Oh my fucking God, I love it. I love it. How many same card, different decks can we get here? Ace of Cups, again, blessings, love, new arrivals, new energy opening up, always, always, always when you commit. There's actually a really great quote, and it's long, so I'm going to put it in the description, and if I forget, somebody call me out and I will put it in the description. It is a quote about commitment that is really, really beautiful. And that's what they're bringing to mind. I just don't want to butcher it. But it's basically, just to paraphrase, it's about the fact that when you commit, you actually allow things to come in. As long as you're kind of waffling and kind of like standing between two things, like they're kind of showing me like your foot on this cliff and then a big chasm and then your foot on this cliff, like, and you're just straddling. No. Commitment. Commitment brings these breakthroughs. Okay. And finally, Scorpio, and in fact, let me just, I want to look at you for this last part. Hi. Okay, I swear we can do this. Hey, Scorpio. Okay. Finally, we're going to look at what's activating you. What's lighting you up. What's exciting you. Flew right out. Still haven't seen it. Landed face down. Here we go. I kind of thought, I know, like I read tarot, you might think that I have intuition sometimes. Kind of felt like this was going to come through. 3 aces. 3 aces in your second reading. Boom, boom, boom. It may be that a lot of you are catalyzed by all of these messages into making those cuts that you need to make, because Spirit is saying, they're just giving me a really good feeling of a lot of you really are willing and ready to commit to what you do want and to stop committing to what you don't want. And to just recognize what's not working and be like, okay, bye. And look, I don't want you to rush into anything you're not ready for, Scorpio, but I can't deny that Spirit just keeps giving me this feeling like something needs to get started. That it's been like I'm not telling you again, like, to just jump ship, you know. I'm not telling you you need to go quit your job or you need to go dump your partner or whatever. You need to think about it. Think about what's benefiting you. Think about the habits and things and way you're doing your life that are benefiting you, and be very willing to be honest with yourself about what's not benefiting you and how you can do less of it or none of it at all. Because then the passion, the love, the understanding, the clarity, all of that can come in. I think you mostly know how powerful you are, Scorpio, but maybe you need a little reminder. You have, in many decks, your card, the Death card, is illustrated as a phoenix. And that is your strength, Scorpio, is to be able to burn parts of yourself off and remake yourself better and bigger and brighter than before. So don't be afraid. This is your specialty, okay? And I really just love that this was the card in the final, saying, I feel like so many of you really are going to be ready to make this commitment. Commit to yourself, commit to the truth, and then the results will in major ways take care of themselves. Looks good to me. Thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. I'm wishing you a lot of blessings and a lot of courage this month. Feels like you're stepping out on a big, big new adventure, like a big divergence in the path. Feels very good. Commit to you. Okay. So much love to you, Scorpio. Again, if you want to ask any questions or give me any info about what's in your reading, I would love to hear from you. All my social is in the description box below, or if you ever want to get a reading one-on-one, that's linked below too. Let me know in the comments, and I hope that I see you April 17th for this debut thing, and if not, I will see you in April. Have a great month. Bye, Scorpio.